Kenny back with you inside Memorial Gymnasium as we are moving along swiftly tonight. 184 is our next stop. Luke Chakonis, the junior from Washington, New Jersey. 5-16 this year, taking on the transfer that Virginia brought in this offseason, Neil Antrassian. Having his best season to date after a strong career with Penn that saw him earn all Ivy recognition last year. Just missed out on the national championships. He was placed as an alternate, so he did not get to make the trip with a good, strong contingency of Penn wrestlers, and that has certainly been a driving force with him throughout the spring and summer and into this season. And Rock, quite frankly, he's having his best year today.
And he's acknowledged it. You know, he said he's wrestled with less pressure on his shoulders. He's wrestled with nothing to lose. And he hasn't lost much.
35-0 Virginia, just cranking up bonus point after bonus point tonight. Both these teams 0-3 in the ACC coming in.
One of the things that they said about Antrassian is that he wrestles so hard, and not just in one position, meaning on his feet or on top, on bottom. Coach Paulson said he wrestles hard in every position. And Trent Paulson, from what Coach Garland said, is very selective when he gives compliments.
So when you get one from him, you take it. Put that feather in your cap. No score a minute in, first period. Luke Chakonis. Not a lot of wrestling for Chakonis the first couple of years at Duke. Just could not crack the lineup until this year. Coach Lanham told us with him it's been about his identity and just really developing into his own identity. He's got a couple of brothers that wrestle collegiately, and for Luke it's just been trying to figure out who he is on the mat and trying to have that belief and confidence. You see him shuck there, come on through with an attack. Pretty good, solid attack here from Chakonis. What's he need to do to finish it?
Oh, he had his hips up. It looks like he was surprised that he got in the leg. He did a little shuck, and it was in the leg, and he was like, oh, I'm in? Oh, this is problematic. He's got to bail out of this. No takedown yet. There's a takedown. But he did a good job of bailing out. But that one shot when he did like a little shuck and was in on the leg of Antrassian, if he had tried to finish that a little quicker, I believe he would have had a better chance of getting a takedown. But it seemed like he stopped a little bit like, I'm in on the leg. This is something that we're seeing over and over again with Virginia. This time, Antrassian is going with a leg on the right side and looking for the arm bar on the left side. When you saw Clearing and Keating, they had the leg on the left side and the arm bar on the right side. Obviously, it's something that Virginia has been working on from their top wrestling.
"15 seconds to go in this first period. Antrassian with the only offense. Does not look like he's going to have enough of a position or grip here, despite having the leg locked underneath, to get any type of late turn on Chakonis, and it will be a 2-0 advantage for Neil Antrassian. Had a chance to chat with this young man this week, and we talked about an alternate selection last year for the NCAA championships, and that was really tough on him. He went through it like it was normal business. Penn had a strong contingency of wrestlers make the trip to Detroit, so he was working out each and every day, hoping the phone would ring with the call. It never happened. So he spent some time, he talked about it, feeling sorry for himself. It was business like usual as he continued to train, and you know, the coaches just kept telling him, and this kind of resonated with me, the way he described it. He said, you might break your own heart and a lot better than not being ready. And that was the case. He did not want to get the call and not be prepared had the opportunity risen.
Good job by Chakonis to put that leg in to stop the momentum of Antrassian. Good reversal there. As was said earlier, Antrassian wrestles hard through every position.
4-0 lead for Antrassian as we welcome in our two box as we take a live look inside Reynolds Coliseum. One of the leaders, the leader for NC State, Trent Hidley, getting the job done. Minute 17 of riding time. A 7-3 lead right now over his opponent, Reese Heller, ranked 17th in the country from Pitt.
Important for both wrestlers because Hidley knows he's not just expected to win, but he's expected to score bonus points. And Heller, certainly he wants to win as well, but he doesn't want to give up bonus points. And it's so difficult to understand what it's like to wrestle against Trent Hidley the first time you haven't put hands on you. You don't know what that underhook feels like. You're not sure how to defend it. So now it's 8-3, riding time's in the favor, and Trent Hidley goes right through there. But this is where Hidley needs to finish, and he's almost there. No takedown yet. Good defense by Heller. And so the thing is, Heller, they're very good, kind of like squirrely wrestlers. They kind of hang around and look for certain things there. And when Trent had his head hanging out there, he had to watch himself there. But expect a sprint from Hidley. A sprint meaning he's just going to go hard for this last little bit. And then Antrassian is doing what he's supposed to do against Chakonis.
Big bonus point up for grabs here, possibly for NC State. Hidley with a 5-point lead. He has a minute 17 riding time, so you do the math. If he can find a takedown here in the final 35 seconds and ride him out, an opportunity for 14 points as he's looking for a possible cradle. Heller gets out of that danger zone, gets back up to his feet. Hidley maintains that right arm underhook. 20 seconds to go near the edge, driving his force at Heller, and the two wrestlers go out of bounds.
Heller's doing a heck of a job fighting off that defense right there. That shot by Hidley, but Hidley's got 15 seconds, and he wants to get this bonus point win. Antrassian is working his way up here. There's a shot in. That's how you keep wrestling. That's why you keep wrestling. Heller still in there, showing that he still has that grit. And even though Hidley won this match, Heller was in this match.
NC State picks up 3 more points, so starting to create a little separation with Pitt. Antrassian separating himself from Luke Chakonis, 8-1, inside a minute to go, third period.
Keeping the pressure there. So if you let someone up, give them an escape, you're expected to score. And Chakonis just needs to stay in there tough, just like we just saw on the split screen. How Heller's like, I'm just going to stay tough. You're not going to get the bonus points against me. And Chakonis has to show the heart that he needs. A little low shot here. He couldn't lock his hands. He was trying to lock his hands. He couldn't lock his hands.
Long-range shot by Chakonis comes up empty. Antrassian's going to be content here with the riding time secured. He's going to win by major decision. He'll get the riding time point, looking for one little thrust or lift. Nothing happening, but 11 on the board for Neil Antrassian. And what a transfer this edition has been to the Cavalier lineup, decimated by injuries, but Antrassian has been healthy from day one, and another victory tonight, 11-2, as Virginia continues to add to their total. This Cavalier team sent 8 to nationals last year. 6 are back, but one of the big holes they are looking to fill, 197, J.I.L.O. What a career he enjoyed in Charlottesville. One of